Hey gang, so we're going to talk about this crazy Donkey Kong toothbrush from Apollo. And this box art is just great. It's got all new art, proprietary art for the toothbrush. So Apollo must have done that with the blessing of Nintendo. It says ages 3 and up, fun and easy to brush your teeth. 2 detachable toothbrushes, drinking cup separate, self-contained automatic toothbrush, and 2 AA batteries not included. Okay, so safe battery powered 1983 Nintendo. It's before Super Mario Brothers, but the same year as Mario Brothers. And it says all over this box item number 83510, which means nothing. So let's open it up. Immediately you'll see nothing is here except the 2 toothbrushes, and these are unused toothbrushes. They are not the colors that are on the box. The box has white and blue, and this is orange and yellow. So that's a little odd. But I have the rest of the item on display. I took it down so we could see it. So there's a number of odd choices here, like the base. The base obviously is supposed to be like the girders in Donkey Kong, but it's green and yellow. Everyone knows it should be like black and red, or like that weird fuchsia color that they decided to use. Yeah. And here's the Apollo brand again. And it still has the serial number, or the item number, 83510. So that was like really important to them to have their item numbers on everything. And made in Hong Kong. Donkey Kong is made in Hong Kong this time. So here's the base. Nothing overly special about that. Here is the toothbrush part of it. And so this would turn on, and the batteries fit in here, battery compartment, and this is the separate self-contained automatic toothbrush. And I don't know why they designate it to be separate, but whatever. So the pieces go in here. I guess I could demonstrate that just for whatever. Yeah, they go in there pretty easy. So there's your toothbrush, and and then this turns on, and it, does its business. And I don't think it I don't know if it turns it or what's going on. Probably just turns it. Doesn't look like it, I think back then they just vibrated, and that was about all they did. So this has a little spot in the stand right here, like this. DK, he's pretty ugly, but that's great. There's pegs for the toothbrushes there, and then DK sits like this. And I always wondered, because there's this little bit of extra plastic here on this foot, whether that one of the pegs came off, because there are 2 pegs here. And DK is pretty darn fragile. I mean, I could probably take him apart really easily. He kind of bends like that. Ooh, look at that. Something fell out of there. That's interesting. I lost it. It looked like a little peg, so maybe I'm right. Maybe there's like a little missing peg that snapped off. The whole piece is pretty fragile. The base is solid. This guy, I'm kind of worried about messing with too much. His face is pretty bonkers. I mean, I guess that's DK, essentially. But he can hold the toothbrush for you. And so that means that this little divot here was for the drinking cup, And the drinking cup is the worst part. So I'm just going to really quickly show it off. It is the most fragile thing ever. It's already cracked. I looked at it wrong and it cracked. I didn't even break it. I remember trying to like place it on the thing or something, and it was, yeah, so it fits into the little divot there. And man, my thumb just went right through it, and you can see right where my thumb went through it on the back there. And I super glued the darn thing back together. There's plastic in there that I'm not going to take out because I'm worried it would bust. Like this stupid plastic would even break the thing. Just to have some kind of structural integrity while I was trying to glue it. And I think some of the glue may have stuck to the plastic, maybe not. But it's more there to just have a little bit of integrity because the thing is just so fragile. It's ridiculous. So that was fun to put that back together. And kind of pointless. I mean, I thought about throwing it away, but, you know, it's part of it, I guess. I'm missing like a little chip right there. I mean, the thing just shattered. It was ridiculous. In my hand. Yeah. So all the white parts there are like the super glue. I don't know if you've ever used super glue before, but it doesn't do too well on plastic. This is like the last time I used super glue. I wouldn't be sure what to use other than super glue. Maybe like an epoxy or something that doesn't dry, because that's that dried glue stuff. And it required so much glue to stay together because it was very hard to keep together. I remember that project. That was not fun. So anyway, that is the DK Apollo toothbrush. And he's ugly, but definitely a period piece. And by that, I mean like early in the days of Nintendo marketing. So the character looks a little off. Colors are off. Things are fragile. Definitely like old world merchandising. So that's one of the oldest items in the collection, obviously. And also just a good piece to talk about, right? It's just an interesting piece. So thank you for watching.